Well, we already got one person in here. Let's get it. Let's go. What's up, y'all? Yes, we're talking about print on demand. If you guys didn't know, how are we already on for 13 seconds? That's insane. But yes, we're going to be talking about print on demand. I've been doing more live streams because, like, I bet if you guys know, notification squad, you already know this. Drop a thumbs up. I'm asking for thumbs ups now. Like, I'm getting desperate, am I? But yeah, let's just wait for some people to get in here. What's up, my boy, Pastor Creative? How you doing, brother? But let's just wait for some people to get in here, and we're going to be getting straight into the content. Fam, 22 people in here. Let's get it. We're going to be getting straight into the content and actually just going straightly, directly diving into. You're heartbroken? Why are you heartbroken? I'm sorry. The first thumbs down. You going to be the first thumbs down? You could go ahead, do it. Just please review my page. Oh, okay. So, yes, we're going to be talking about print on demand. If you guys did not know what print on demand was, POD, it's using a service like many other companies, plugins on your site where you never ever print the actual t-shirt yourself. You go and have a fulfillment company fulfill the t-shirts, sweaters, whatever piece of clothing that you want with the actual design that you create. Make sure to not copyright stuff like that. We're actually going to be going over it and going into it very deeply. We're going to be answering questions. We just want to let some people roll in. So I just want you guys to ask questions about print on demand. So throw some questions at me and we'll go from there. Am I all right? Print on demand margins, it just depends what kind of company you state yourself as. So one thing I do recommend early on is to actually, like, if you're going to start a print on demand company, don't try to go for the cheapest brand. Like, to be straightforward and honest with you guys, don't try to be the cheapest. Try to be the most creative, because the cheapest does nobody any good. You want to be the most creative. You want to be the best option. You want to be the place where, like, because you can control at the end of the day. Okay, we're going to be talking about copyright in a second. At the end of the day, you can control what your designs look like. It's not going to AliExpress. It's not doing anything like that. You actually get to control what your designs look like, right? You get to create your designs. You can have a designer create them. You can give him some ideas and stuff like that, and he can eventually create something one of one in your company. You can eventually trademark it and create a solidified business out of it. Whereas for if you're drop shipping or if you're even white labeling, it's hard to differentiate yourself unless you're white labeling, right? If you're drop shipping, you are held to the standards of actually the company AliExpress or whoever your supplier is. That's who you're held a high standard to, right? So that's who you're held accountable by, and that's who pretty much controls what your products look like and what your product ranges from and what they look like. Let's get 55 likes. Let's get some likes in here. Let's get it, guys. Let's go. Let's get some likes in here. Let's get some likes. But anyways, yeah. And okay, so we're gonna be talking about some copyright. I want to tell you guys about copyright. Um, Personally, I have not been sued. I know a lot of other YouTubers have been sued, and I understand where they could be sued and things that could take place. But one thing that you guys need to understand, I was very safe, especially when I started out. I was very careful. I didn't try to go after like quick bucks. I was very straightforward and super like honest with it, because at the end of the day, I didn't want to rip off anybody's work and profit off of it. That's one thing. It was some ethical reasons at the end of the day, and also like these were people that actually put in time and effort into actually creating their content, creating their designs, whatever they were creating. They put in their time and effort. I just didn't want to steal it from them, right? They deserved much more than that, right? So I would honestly go out there and make my own designs. I would make sure my images were 100% copyright proof, unless I took my own images and stuff like that, and just did stuff like just from straightforward that point. I try to not infringe anybody's copyright, but at the end of the day, if you do, let's say you guys want to infringe like maybe a big company. For example, I was talking to a buddy of mine today about The Flash. I knew somebody that made $150,000 off of The Flash, the TV show, and he had multiple of hundreds of thousands of followers on a Facebook page. And eventually, he was making $50,000 to $60,000 a month with a print-on-demand company, using the Flash's designs, using the Flash's logos, and using all that stuff, right? But then eventually, they caught on. They started realizing these guys were making way too much money, and they sent out pretty much a cease and desist letter. So that was straightforward and super simple. When they sent out the cease and desist letter, they pretty much told him that he has to stop or they will pursue him. And he pretty much stopped. It wasn't his company. He was copywriting. Yes, he was. They didn't try to pursue and sue him. It wasn't worth their time. It was the Marvel company that tried to pursue him, and they just stopped where they were. They just stopped in their tracks and just went from that point forward. Yeah, that was pretty much my story on copyright. So from that point forward, I was just like, nah, like, I don't want to infringe anybody. A big company, Star Wars, like a lot of people infringed on Star Wars, Marvel Comics, DC Comics, so many big companies, but those people aren't really too much like those are big companies. Those are billion-dollar industries. Unless you're making money, they're not gonna come after you. That's a straightforward truth. I'm very sorry. Like at the end of the day, like unless you're taking a percentage of their profits, which you're probably not doing at first, they're not gonna come after you. So keep that in mind. And everybody just drop a thumbs up. Let's get 50, let's get 60 likes. I just want as many thumbs ups as people there are in here. That's one of my goals always. Like, cause I just want to drop value for you guys. That just shows me that I'm moving in the right direction. You know what I mean? And give you guys some value. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was, especially with print on demand, you could turn it into a long-term business. How? Okay. So let's say you aren't able to afford actually, this is for people that aren't able to afford actually going out there and buying product in bulk, right? They want to maybe create a clothing brand and they can't buy product in bulk. Well, print on demand is your best option because at the end of the day, you can go out there, create designs, you can go find designers, you can start building your brand, start building your business, and you start moving in the direction of branding yourself. Because if you understand that people are liking what you have to sell, you slowly start to solidify your brand, and people then start to resonate with your brand in one way or the other. And when they start to resonate with your brand, you start to move in a sense of accumulative work where you start to become recognized for your brand's value. And if you become recognized for your brand's value, you have a long term business now because brand equity is something that is long term because brands outlast dropshipping businesses and everything else. So you definitely want to keep that in mind that the branding aspect of the business is probably the most important part. Right, the branding aspect is the most important part. If you have a brand around your print on demand company, you are good to go. POD is just like a tool to get out your word, to make it easier, to make it more cost efficient. Definitely much more expensive than if you were to go out there and actually purchase your t-shirts from a local supplier at $6 a piece and then print them for $1.50. But thus the companies Printful and so many other companies go out there and they do the whole service for you. They handle it and they do it on a one product basis. So it makes it much more affordable. Obviously, your margins are much worse, but it does make it much more affordable and takes out the hassle on your end. So if you aren't willing to go out there, if you don't have the capital, or if you aren't willing to go out there and start doing all the tedious work necessarily, then there's definitely Printful and these other print-on-demand companies that will do it for you. So definitely keep that in mind. Let's get 56 likes. We got 35 likes. Let's get 56 likes. But yeah, anyone want Lopez? PO. Wait up. Let me. I'm scrolling through the comments, guys. Right now I'm not doing too dope. I'm not focusing too much on print on demand, to be honest. I'm focusing more on white labeling specific products. I'll be like kind of giving you guys some insight on the businesses that I have personally, and I might be showing you guys the back end and walking you guys through and showing you guys these companies grow. That's one of my biggest goals, to walk you through the actual companies and show them grow. So that was my biggest thing. I'm paid for. There you go, Elijah. Just do your thing. We the real fam. We're just gonna share information. It's the realest fam. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's definitely just something I wanted to throw me some more questions, guys. I just want to see more questions about print on demand. This is one thing that I wanted to explain to you guys. And I'll be doing a white labeling video probably tomorrow, but print on demand's the focus today. And one of the honesty, okay, so this is another thing that I want to explain to you guys with print on demand is print on demand, since it's a cumulative work, I definitely do recommend it if you are going to go out there and more maybe if you're a creative person, right? For a lot of people that are creators, print on demand might be a better option for you than drop shipping, right? Because you can go out there and brand your own product, but understand, just because you would buy the design doesn't mean somebody else would buy the design. You want to understand that you still have to go out there and find a niche. You still have to go find a market. You still have to go out there and find so many different things, just like you would in any industry selling a product. You have to go find a want, and then you provide what they want, right? You go find the demand, and then you provide the supply, right? It's just simple business, supply and demand, right? But here you have to go find the demand, and then you give them the supply, right? Like you're not at the end of the day, you're not Apple. You're not gonna be able to go out there create the demand. You're not gonna have the supply and be able to create the demand. It's the other way around. You're gonna have to go out there, find the demand, give them the supply, and you'll be moving. I got a question. My profit margin is 40%. I started a week ago, no, but I got more than 2,500 people. What am I lowering the profit margins? Um, People, okay, that's one thing you guys need to understand. People are used to paying a specific cost for a piece of clothing. But if your piece of clothing is one of one and they can't find it anywhere else, they are much more willing to pay a much higher price. People buy Yeezys, people buy all these big brands, Off White, V Lone, all these big brands because these are so exclusive. It's exclusivity. As long as you brand yourself as a company that is exclusive and one of one, and a quality brand, nobody will be able to tell you how much your product is worth, right? It's just about how your company looks, what your company is named, how the designs look, how it all comes together. If, are you taking photos by yourself? Are you just grabbing them off the site's website? Are you going out there getting models? Like there's so much that goes into it, right? And eventually you could become the next Alpha, you could become the next Gymshark, you could become so many things moving in the direction of actually creating an actual brand. Because if you create a brand, it doesn't have to stay a print on demand company. That's maybe where you start. You move on and take it step by step and actually become a solidified actual brand, right? So just keep that in mind. Definitely, fan base is key. Do you hear me? Drake is going to Adidas. I don't know if Drake might go to. He loves Jordan too much. Drake is a Jordan fanboy for life. I don't know if he'll go to Adidas. Show us your results. I don't have my laptop with me. I don't think I can show you guys right. I've made multiple other videos about my results, so I don't think I have much to prove anyway. So maybe I'm fake. Oh, I'm fake. Like that. My buddy here just said I'm fake. So I'm fake. I don't exist. I'm just another kid that doesn't know what he's talking about. Even though I have testimonials of people making thousands of thousands. Actually, gonna bring somebody on that was in my test group that made $150,000 in a month, which is insane. So I'm gonna be bringing him on. Printful is my favorite because they were probably one of the first people to actually be in the industry. There's actually another print on demand company called Profit Pillow Profits, I think, or Profit Pillows, one or the other. You can print so many things on so many different objects, so many different items. You're not limited to t-shirts. This company does shoes, this company does pillows, this company does canvases. There are so many other things. Keep that in mind. Pillow Profits, I think it's Profit Pillows or Pillow Profits. That's just some value that a lot of people don't know about. Let's give this 55 likes because I just told you that. Pillow Profits, Profit Pillows. You can do shoes, you can do pillows, you can do canvases. You could be a whole site about Dan Da Silva and Becker and Ty Lopez. Actually, okay, so this is one thing. Let me explain one thing to you guys about mentors. I have so many mentors. Grant Cardone's my mentor. Alex Becker's my mentor. Andy Frisell is my mentor. Ty Lopez is my mentor. Dan Da Silva, I work with personally. But these people are my mentors because I gained some sort of value from them. I learned something from them. Let it be physically, let it be through their YouTube, some kind of content, course, whatever it may be. I gained some sort of value. I consider that my mentor. I consider they gave me some sort of value in exchange for money. So they taught me something I didn't know. So they're my mentor. That's what a mentor is. For a lot of you guys, I haven't worked with you personally, but I might be your guys' mentor. You might look up to me. You might find some sort of value that I gave to you guys, right? So definitely keep that in mind. If take value to whatever I have, I'll be contacting whoever is chosen for the test group. We have strict requirements. We're going to be contacting a lot of people, not too many people, but we're going to be definitely contacting some people about the requirements for the test group. Keep that in mind. So I hope you guys are excited for this. I hope you guys do take into consideration that print on demand is not only for pillows. I mean, print on demand is not only for t-shirts. You can go into so many different products, especially canvases. Canvases are hot right now, right? Canvases are very, very crazy hot. They're selling like hotcakes. Phone cases, pants, shirts, hats, tank tops, whatever it may be, just diversifying your store and building a brand around it. Because print on demand isn't, it's necessarily just making it easier for you. Leggings, that's what I mean by pants, Elijah, leggings. But it's just a business model that's making it easier for you. I don't use either, I use SendLane. So it's making it easier for you to diversify your business and actually start growing without so much capital up front. And these are what these companies do. They obviously do take a large margin up front, but in the end, it does help you because you don't have to pay the money up front. You only pay per order, right? Top canvas pillow profits. I use Pillow Profits. Adrian Morrison plugged me on Pillow Profits. I think he might. Yeah, that's the one he plugged me on. Adrian Morrison's cool dude. Talked to him once, but just a dope person and just some crazy stuff coming. And we just got some insane content coming. I just want to do these live streams more often where I just go and answer you guys' questions because I realized in the last live stream tomorrow we might do another one. And these are much more, you guys are watching live, right? There's no bloopers, there's no too much editing, and there's not too much about that. So just keep this in mind and just keep moving, keep pressing forward. I want you guys also know stuff. How do you get more mentors without spending thousands of dollars? You got to spend thousands of dollars. Like, nobody's free. Like, you know what I mean? Their time is not free. You got to understand, you got to go work. And nobody wants to work with nobody with somebody with no results, right? They want to help people, but at the end of the day, you got to go get some results, make some stuff work, and then they'll definitely try to help you go from level 2 to level 5, right? Level 0 to level 1 is something you got to figure out on yourself, or use YouTube videos, of course, free content, whatever it may be, and figure it out. But moving from that level to the next level is the hardest part, and that's something I definitely recommend a lot of you guys to keep in mind and definitely try to level up, right? And print on demand might be a lot of you guys' business model, not drop shipping. So that's why I'm gonna be teaching you guys about print on demand, explaining exactly what I do with print on demand and how I find my designs, where I get my designs, what I'll be doing with that business model in general. And just excited to just help you guys grow. So if you found some value here, drop the letter Z for the for Zachy, the real fam. You know what I mean? Drop the letter Z right now if you found some value. Found some value in the last 15 minutes, or if you hopped on anytime. If I found some value, drop the letter Z. Z Z Z Z. If you drop the letter Z. Z. There you go. Z. Z Z. There you go. Z. There you go. There you go. Real famo. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Z. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. So many. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. I'm super excited for what's to come. I'm super excited to help all you guys. Let's get it. All right, guys, we're going to be cutting this one short. 16 minutes isn't too bad. Longer than my YouTube videos. So I hope you guys do found some value in that and answer some of you guys' questions personally online or live. So really appreciate all you guys. I love every single one of you guys. Have a nice day. Keep working. Bless all you guys.